living experience of now.
I'm really sad to be leaving this campsite. It is so beautiful and I have loved being back amongst all the trees. 𝐾𝐨 and I just had a very serious team meeting at this little roadside rest stop here, and we've decided it's time to head home. The only problem is home is 4,000 kilometers away. First stop is filling up water because we are bone dry, and I love it how they have this here. They've got a whole setup here at the information centre for RVs with a dump station, recycling bins, which are actually surprisingly hard to find in WA, and of course, fresh drinking water to fill your tanks. Now, whilst those tanks are filling, firstly, I want to say Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had a beautiful holiday period and have started the year off well. I am so excited about what's to come in this coming year, and yeah, I can't wait to take you all along for the ride with me. Now, as for where we actually are right now, we are in the far southwest of Western Australia in a beautiful little town called Denmark, and that is where this journey is going to begin. I have 3 weeks to get all the way over to the other side of the country, to the far east coast, and that is where I'll be looking for my new piece of land to build my dream little home on. But for now, it's bloody hot. And we're going to the beach. You excited for the beach, buddy? A couple of weeks ago, this driver's side door handle broke and I can't open it from the outside. I have found this hack works sometimes, where you hold down the unlock button, opens, and then I can unlock it from the outside. That's kind of the best I'm at. Otherwise, I'm climbing over the seats to open the front door. One of my goals for this year is to be more sun smart. Figure it's probably a little overdue. Ox just making his own way. Such a show off. How is this for our very own protected private beach?
I want the dream life with some nice things to pick me up when I'm falling. Give me the dream house with enough space to hide away when I'm off it.
Well, I was told by my family at Christmas that I filmed too many shower scenes, so I'm going to spare you from this one, but I do want to point out, still absolutely loving having the shower after the surf. And not the bird. Squad has arrived. We've made it to a campsite and it's a little tight. Good night, bud. Night. So we just had to do a little bit of van Tetris there because the other guys are keen to get to a beach super early this morning. However, this year I'm focusing on achieving a little bit more of a routine in general, and especially a morning routine to start off my day. I'm not in any rush. I'll catch up with them later. Actually really good. I was a bit worried I'd butchered it when I was filming. I am loving these slow mornings, and really it's just a very zen way to start off the day, and I feel really fortunate with it. Now, essentially over the last few weeks while I've been offline, apart from having some amazing time connecting with my family, I've spent every other spare moment researching off-grid properties. I've made a short list of ones that I want to go see, and they are all on the East Coast, which is the reason that I am setting off and making this journey home, because I need to be able to see these properties before I can make offers on them. And also I've been talking to banks about getting a loan, because obviously properties in Australia are super expensive, and hopefully they're going to be a little bit less expensive in the next bit, but I can't rely on that happening. Either way, it's going to be an adventure, and I have no doubt a really steep learning curve for me. I'm really excited to document the whole process, from the initial search for the land itself to the actual building of it, and really just what the hell you do to become fully sustainable off-grid. I'm excited to get surrounded by nature on my own property and have this home base that I can always return to from my travels. It's also going to be a great space for Oki to spread out. However, this is going to be so hard to do on my own, so I'm really going to need your help.
Wherever you're going, wherever you're at, don't get stuck while it drags you. Wrapped in the past, wait for summer to find you. It's gonna work itself out.
Very much back on the smoothie train for 2023. And before we leave this beautiful campsite, I just want to show you something that's super satisfying. So these are my new 160 watt EcoFlow portable solar panels, and look how well they fit. And then I've also got a new beach umbrella, which I've been using a lot. I've also got the windshield protectors. All of that fits in perfectly behind my front seat. Apparently the next beach we're going to is not dog friendly, so Ock, let's go for a walk, buddy. Come out of your cave. This is dangerous. I know what Oki's going to want to do. Not before you jump in the van, buddy. And even though I am making the choice to head back to the East Coast, I have to say I'm leaving part of my heart in the West. It is definitely the best place in Australia for van life. However, it's just too far away from my family, and Christmas really reminded me how much I miss my niece and nephew, Rory and Scarlett, and I want to live somewhere where I can still be a big part of their lives, and that's really playing a big factor as to why I'm heading back east.
Place to start, left with a broken heart. Love somehow finds you wherever you are. Face yourself, leave it up to no one else. Burn down the bridges and leave them behind.
Well, holy sh**, I think WA is trying to keep us here a little bit longer. This is Misery Beach. It has actually been voted one of the best beaches in Australia, and I can see why. So I've actually just missed Sam, Jess and Annie getting here, but it's worked out well because I've dropped Oki with them. They've gone to a dog beach nearby, which has also been voted the best dog beach in Australia. So keen to see that in a second, but I can't not have a dip in this water here. Well, Only one thing for it. Wow, that may be the clearest water I've ever seen. Well worth the dip. That was incredible.
Place to start, left with a broken heart. Love somehow finds you wherever you are.
Service, thank you.
Place yourself, leave it up to no one else. Burn down the bridges and leave them behind.
Okay, before I show you where we've parked up for tonight, I want to introduce you to the not so little stowaway that has joined me for the journey home. Sorry to block you there, Ock. This bad boy is the EcoFlow Delta Pro, and it is the absolute king of portable power stations. I am so stoked to have it join my arsenal, as it's going to be such an asset in helping me power this off-grid build. Let me take you through some of its features, because this power station is an absolute beast. First off, it has a 3,600 watt AC output, which can be expanded to 4,500 watts with the X-Boost technology, which means it can power pretty much anything. And that means that on the property, I'll be able to run pretty much any tool I want straight off this bad boy. It also boasts the fastest recharge speed on the market, with the ability to go 0 to 100% in just 1.9 hours. With fast charging capabilities and the option to connect to solar panels to generate free and sustainable electricity, EcoFlow products are designed to be used either on the go or at home. It also contains the safest LFP battery, which gives it the strongest reliability and means it can cycle up to 6,500 times to 50% capacity and 3,500 times to 80% capacity, and gives it a product lifetime of up to 10 years. The Delta Pro is more than just a backup power supply. It is the first portable battery to unlock the intelligent EcoFlow ecosystem. In other words, it's an expandable ecosystem that can integrate extra batteries, smart generators, and the smart home panel. To put it simply, if you're after a power station that can handle everything you can throw at it, click the link in the description to get your very own Delta Pro. I cannot wait to be using this bad boy on my own land, and it's actually starting to get a little cold. It's hard to believe that we're actually sunbaking a few hours ago, because now it's raining a little bit and it is a lot colder. We have parked up here on this just roadside stop. We'll camp here for tonight because in the morning the mountain that we are hiking is apparently kind of right about there. It's just somewhere in the mist. So hopefully the visibility is a little bit better in the morning.
We could talk about the weather. We can talk about what they play on.
Night.
I know, still too early for you.
It is a little bit less cloudy this morning. We can see the peak, and I was just taking Occy for a walk and actually ran into two followers of Max and Occy, mainly Occy. And these guys have made an unreal van. Guys, Björn and Lydia. So these guys just came up to me. Tell me the story.
We noticed Occy while doing some work, and we're like,
wait
a second, and we looked and we saw Iveck, and we're like, that's Max.
We're like, we recognize that dog.
Yeah, gotta come over and say something.
So good. Well, I'm so glad you did. These guys have been on the road for 2 months, and they built this van themselves, and but look how amazing a job they've done.
It's a little rough now because of all the corrugated roads, but
It just looks so perfect, guys, though. It's still so fresh. Did you do a quick tidy up when I
quickly
no, we just grabbed the tables.
I gave them a 1 minute warning.
Yeah.
And one of the features that I was checking out straight away,
Yes.
show us the flywire, because I haven't seen this before. So smart. It's actually like a proper built-in flywire door.
Yeah, which, like, we have 2 portable induction cooktops, so we just chuck it here and like open this, and always when we're cooking it's just like flies just boom right here.
I love that you've got the coffee machine as well. Thanks so much for letting me in your home, guys. Well, I've actually got to go for a hike. Sam is waiting because I am holding the rest of the team up, but so nice to meet you guys.
You too,
and
honestly.
thanks for the heads up on the tips on the hike.
This is actually looks. It's pretty big up there.
That's for sure.
This was.
I'm glad the road did part of the work for us.
My van did not want to make it up the hill. Wow, I thought we were just doing an easy morning hike before going on to Esperance. They do biggies in WA, it turns out. Just a nice, easy hike. I'm drenched. We are about half an hour in.
Killing it.
We've made it a decent way. I'm actually glad we're doing this because I have been trying to aim for a bit of exercise every morning, and yesterday you may notice that I didn't do it, so I think this is making up for 2. How good are the barbecue shakes?
Oh yeah.
Pretty
We're
happy I brought them.
Nearly at the
Just his
bottom.
daily pack.
It's the first bag in quite some time.
Accidentally vegan.
We bought a couple of the old classics.
Who gets the flavour at the end?
I mean, maybe the guy that brought them, but maybe not.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna go over here.
You can have the end. Come
Like,
on, do
ooh,
it.
Still allowed in
Tip
there.
him.
Alright,
Put
alright.
your nose in there.
No, you gotta.
No, you tip it all in, surely.
So
Come on.
windy. Oh yeah.
Good. As good as you remember.
Good.
Well, the clouds have parted, the sun has come out. What a beautiful way to start the day. And even though that hike was pretty strenuous, it was actually really nice because we spent it reflecting on just how amazing the last year has been, traveling around Australia and being able to do it together. I'm honestly so grateful for everything that's happened. And yeah, even though I'm excited to be heading east and starting this next chapter, I'm always going to remember so fondly the last years. And I'm also glad that we did exercise this morning because now we've got a 5-hour drive to continue the journey east to Esperance. Welcome to Esperance. This may be one of the most beautiful stretches of coastline I have ever seen, and 𝐾𝐿 is already making the most of it. Okay, this could be interesting. Sam is about to attempt to drive onto the beach here, and it looks kind of soft down there. Easy. Well, clearly I haven't learnt my lesson. Here I go. Woohoo!
I'm on the last train right on out this town, thinking of a place. Erasing stays and miles between us now. I am on my way,
You got a little bit of sand on that couch?
and by the time the night is through,
Well, just as I suspected.
I will be waking up to you when I hold you. It's like nothing
weather has definitely turned. She's a bit blowy out there.
When I hold you, it's like nothing's missing.
Well, how damn cozy is this? We have spent the afternoon parked up and really just escaping the wind. However, we're getting ready to kick our feet up, watch some YouTube and learn more about off-grid properties and how the hell we get it going, because I'm going to be learning so much as I go. If you do have any recommendations on who you think I should watch, please let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I've got my friends the Van Wives, but yeah, further recommendations always appreciated. Also, if you have recommendations on where in particular I should be looking for land on the East Coast, if you know of certain hidden communities that are really nice that suit my vibe, let me know, because I am still open to where I'm looking. Also, if you know of anyone that wants to subdivide some land, has some land they're selling, perhaps wants to start a commune, who knows? Let me know. I am really looking forward to diving into this, and the closer it comes to becoming a reality, the more I recognize this is the right move for me. I have kind of just realized in the last 6 months or so that I'm really ready to settle down, and that doesn't necessarily mean stop traveling or the end of van life. What it means is have somewhere where I can put roots down and I can always come home to and know that it's there when I do travel and go on my adventures. And it's also a bit more space for Occy to spread out into. And in the meantime, I'm really just going to try and continue to enjoy the here and now. I feel like I'm in a really good space right now, and I'm so appreciative that I'm traveling with friends and doing what I love. Thank you all for being part of this adventure. Please try and get outside as much as you can, enjoy the little things, and be kind to yourselves. I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.
In the crazy world we're living in today, this version of the American dream is becoming more popular every year. And though I can't tell you how to find your slice of paradise, I can show you what it looks like to build one.